Hi guys, we have an on-the-spot reading right now. Welcome back to the channel. I have Golden Girls. I have another one too, which I kind of want to use right now. And had sushi for dinner. So I had like a poke bowl. Welcome back to your intimate reading. This is a whatever comes out. We are prepared to read the cards the way that they come out, the way that it is. And it's the first way that I feel it, okay? So that's what I'm going to say. It might be directed toward family and friends. We might be intuiting ourselves. And let me just pan it a little bit down, okay? This one is going to be more of an audio reading tonight because you won't get a face reading. You won't see all of my reactions. But I'll try to be in the screen as much as possible, Libra. Okay, let's get it, loves. We have the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and the Ace of Wands on the other hand. Let's get it. For tonight, what do they need to see in here? What are the most important guided messages for the collective? Can I see what I need to see? Can I see what I need to see? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm talking to a Libra who's independent, sexy, and sassy. Your independence is probably peak performance at this time. I'm getting a really independent Libra who does things on their own dime. You make decisions really quickly. I'm getting a very independent choice. Nine of Pentacles. You could be feeling really single, like that could be the feeling tonight, but you're working on yourself. Temperance and the High Priestess. I think I'm touching on to a little bit of tomorrow, but I'm going to read what I have. The High Priestess is honing in on your natural intuition. A lot of you might have gotten this from a lot of readers, watching plenty of programs with tarot readings. And I also think that this generally is speaking very highly of your natural intuition. It's like Libra saying, I trusted my gut all along in the first few minutes. There could be a Pisces interested in you too. Show me the love cards. Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Ace of Cups. So new love is about to start is how I take that, because you're successfully single at this time in the Nine of Pentacles. Show me the successfully single. What's going on with that? Thank you a lot. Wheel of Fortune, okay. King of Wands, very determined individual I read for tonight. Very, very determined. The Moon and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you sought an offer that's coming in. It's coming in really positive. But the Moon is like a tad bit of a surprise, even with the Wheel of Fortune. There's good luck turning with that Ace of Pentacles. We'll address that as a separate subject, but you also have the King of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Chariot. There could be a Cancer's involvement in the past, or you could have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I think this person in the past tried to dominate you in a way to not allow you to be successful. I see components of that because now you have your independence. Now you can move about freely. Recently, Libra, you could have been liberated from something because I get this thing about your liberation. Let's go to this one. Instagram Tarot, tell me a little bit about that independence and what is Libra really in search of? I'll take this one. Okay. Oh, my deck is overturned. Sorry. I'll read it as upright because it was reversed. You are in search of a love that can treat you fairly. This Two of Cups person could already be in your life. Some of you are talking to them daily. There's a chapter that you're like, I really want to start it with this person. This is my person. Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so then that's their opportunity they're handing out to Libra in the Pentacle. Who is that potential water sign? Aquarius, Leo, or Taurus? Ace of Swords. Could even be a Libra coming back for some of you, or an air sign. This person wants to offer you the truth as the Pentacle, because we clarified this card. They want to offer you the truth, but what are they going to say? Besides the Two of Cups, they love you, okay? They really, really love you. And the Two of Cups is like, I had a union too with Libra before. It could be a person from before, but it doesn't have to be. The World, closures, imminent departures. This person could have made a sudden departure out of your world, but it's almost like Libra, you never forgave them for that, or they did something really big to you because you moved on. It's saying that you moved on with your life. The Chariot card, Cancer. Okay, let's get something going here a little different. We have the Five of Swords, the Temperance card, a true card that came out today. Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius in this case. Some of you were like, I need to generalize it so there's no confusion. There's huge Cancer energy in all the readings today from me here at Libra Light, and Sagittarius is now coming back into our fold. So there's something that you closed out, and this person just wants to come in easy with you and make patience, make peace. They come in soft too. That's how I'm feeling them, because it's almost like they barely want to be read in this video. They barely want to be read. Five of Swords, let's clarify that. Five of Swords reads, the pen may be mightier than the sword, but have you tried using candy? Did you guys see that? I said softer, and he's using candy as the sweets there to exemplify the swords in the Five of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. They fear what you're going to say with your intuition. Some of you said something. This is coming from an Empress now, right? This is coming from an Empress person. So they feel you getting away, like your chariot ride away into the sunset, was not fair. That's almost what they're claiming, is it wasn't fair because they didn't get to wrap it up with you joyfully the way they wanted. The World card, if some of you are resonating. If it's not a resonating reading, we're going to try again in the next one. We're going to take a peek at new love. Okay, we're going to take a peek at new love. And then the Five of Swords is like generally feeling like, oh, well, I backstabbed my High Priestess. My High Priestess was actually in totality paying attention the whole time. You could have had downloads, very severe signs of something wrong, in this case, Libra, in the recent past. If this is a far, far back person like who you originally watched tarot for, I think they did have a silent respect for you. They just weren't saying it to your face. And this is very, very particular tonight. Three of Cups. This person wants a reunion, flat out, because the Three of Cups can be three things, which is interesting because it's the Three of Cups. So it can be a reunion. It can be number two, to see you face to face, and it can only mean food, drink, and celebration. So let's read that once again. 2, 4, 6, 8. We think you're super great. I go team, which I read this morning. Someone wants to play for your team now because you have elevated. A lot of you, your gifts is telling you the clearest point of the reading, which is it all centers back to you. Your intuition, your guides, powerful angels that work with you daily are a part of your spirit team. And that's how I receive the information. If some of you are claiming that's like what you've built right now, like the sanctity of your home, the safety of your kids, what you're doing by yourself as a single parent, that it could be that too, but I'm thinking it's more on a powerful spiritual level. Okay, Six of Swords. Let's start the new line there. And then I'll go to 12 minutes and I'll wrap up for new love. Show me what they want to say when they do speak to Libra. Show me what they want to say when they do speak to Libra. Current reading, please. Honest cards for the audience that came tonight. Thank you guys too for your beautiful commentary today. And thank you for being sound, clear, and concise. I do appreciate all the love that is received on the channel. And I try to write back to everybody, so thank you. Page of Wands. News. This person could have been a musician or they played music. I am getting that they did actually play guitar. The Page of Wands says, let my guitar speak for my soul and my voice be heard by the world. This person wants to canary their way over to you. They want to sing to you. There's a song by Mark Anthony called She Sang to Me, or I Sang to Her, something. I'll put the song title below. It's reminding me of that song. You Sang to Me is what it's called. You Sang to Me. Long ago, like some of you told this person long ago your song of choice, how you wanted to be treated, spoken for, and spoken for. That's interesting. And it says here that they're ready to commit. But their betrayal is so, it's almost like it's part of the story here where they don't want to talk about it so much. Like they have news for you and developments, That's how I take that. And it could be a massive development in their life, something big that has changed. Let's see what that is. What is the developing changes in this person's life? I have some feeling it has something to do with work, their occupation, maybe even there's something going on with work. What is the biggest development? The Sun, it's happy news. King of Swords, getting the truth out. 9 of Wands. This is like somebody who's really done being alone. 9 of Wands is a soul survivor, a wounded warrior, as many call the card. And it says, cleaning is a never-ending job, but someone's got to do it. And that someone has got to be me. They want to clean up what they did in the past. And I'm getting a download here. This is interesting. I'm getting a little bit of an inference that you once told them how it was going to end up. And it did end up that way. And they're really sorry for it because it played out the way that you had suggested. Only if they would have acted right, if they would have treated you like a human being, which you deserve. Now, you're healing, going to something safer, and this person is going to come in at a time where you have already long sailed this entire issue. There is also another person I sense who could be more mobile to you. Okay, they might offer something soon. Let's check out the new person's intentions and we'll get a past person card. New person wants to be a Queen of Cups. I love it. It says, my cat might be small, but he has the biggest personality and makes my heart so full. And then she's petting the cat. It's so cute. I'll put it a little closer. There you go, Libras. They come off intelligent, and look at this. They match what would be very watery about the two of you. If you're co-signing on what I just said, Libra, like both of you are very watery people. You're both very intuitive. You could have shown this person a thing or two about reading. You read cards to this person, or you introduced them to tarot or spirituality and things of that nature. Doesn't necessarily have to be tarot, but you could have taught them a little bit about this world. They listened. Even the new person listened to you. Past person card. Thank you. And then the next video will be all new love. Knight of Wands. They have this inkling to come racing in now that your life has changed. Now that because your life is giving the example of breathing new air into something maybe they thought in the past was never going to change. So I think they're acting, this would be a silly move to only come in now. There's something magical about riding the carousel. It takes me back to the days of dreaming big and believing anything is possible. Yeah, it's like they want to come to your house. Your house. They want to come to your house. They definitely want to see you. Okay. They want to come to your house. I had an accent. Ace of Pentacles, the Strength, the Two of Pentacles. You are definitely not wanting the deliberation. Like you don't want to have a toss between two people. Okay. Because in the Two of Pentacles, he's going like this with rubber bands. And then the Strength card is like, I have to tame my feelings because I also have to remember what they did to me in the past. So that's what I have. And then there's opportunities on your side too, because you have another Ace of Pentacles. You have two of them in the reading. And I don't know if this means two offers or one of them is occupational or one of them is to move up, like a promotion. So those good luck cards are with you. And I'm not playing favorites, like that's clearly, those were questions in the reading. So I think that that's important. Six of Wands, a lot of work success, accolades, something developing in the background, signing contracts, success in a large amount, in a big amount. Many of you are going to a party, it's suggesting with the balloons. There's a party coming up or a wedding. Somebody's Six of Wands or it's yours, Libra. One more card for the past person. And how can Libra deliberate? Four of Swords, think about it. This is a rumination card when it's not so much rest. It's about healing and prioritizing your thinking and getting your thinking cap on straight. Your advice from the universe is to stay in a Four of Swords and wait for your information to completely come in. And also some things that you've done are coming into the play in the foreground too. They're actually setting up so that you know about them. And those are things that you've attacked and done, and you've gone and done on your to-do list. So it's like half and half world. What are the career opportunities? One last card for career. Six of Cups, you could be led to something back from the old. Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles. It's coming off as a person, but I asked for career. So a time of lack mentality is going to be driven by something creative. A lot of you are going to use those creative skills and research, because the Page of Swords is research, and it could also be somebody's feelings tonight. It seems here you kind of dip into the past as well. You ask yourself if there's lucrative opportunities that you did there, schooling there, or even manifestations of the past. Six of Cups. Okay, and then bottom of the deck is the Empress to fulfill your first reading. I want to go to new love just because I want to look at a straightforward reading about the signs coming toward you, and aside from the signs, also looking at potential people. I want to look at the people and where you might meet them, and how to describe the cards to you in a different tense. So I hope you see me there. And thank you guys for watching the evening reading on Libra Light. It was my pleasure again to serve you, and it was fantastic reading for you. If this was your story, just show a little heart in the comments. It lets me know that this story was you. And bye-bye for now.